The Epistle to the Romans Session 3羅馬人書註釋第3講，我哋繼續講 Introduction 導論 The Church at Rome 第3段羅馬嘅教會。我哋上一講講到呢，羅馬教會肯定有好多猶太人㗎。我哋而家要考慮到第二個因素就係羅馬教會裏邊有好多外邦人。That there were Gentiles is clearly shown when Paul addresses the Gentiles。使徒保羅喺羅馬書向外邦人講説話，呢個就好明顯指出呢，嗰度教會係有外邦人㗎。Romans 11:13，羅馬書11章13節，我對你們外邦人說這話。參考11章19到31節。Scarcely less apparent to the same effect as Romans 15:8 to 29。另外，羅馬書15章第8到第29節，亦都有同樣充分嘅證據㗎。In this latter passage 喺呢一段經文裏邊呢，即係15章8到29節 ，the apostle appeals to the fact that he is a minister of Christ Jesus unto the Gentiles。使徒保羅訴諸於佢係基督耶穌所差派去外邦人嘅使者呢個事實 ，as that which emboldens him to press upon his readers the demands of Christian love and forbearance。呢個事實呢，就令佢更加嘅放膽向佢嘅讀者要求佢哋要活出基督徒嘅愛同埋彼此嘅容忍。15節同埋16節。The question of the relative proportions of these two groups, the one to the other。咁究竟猶太信徒同埋外邦人信徒之間嘅比例係乜嘢呢？ It's not a matter that should be given undue attention。我哋不必太過分注意呢個問題。We must take account of the way in which the apostle concerns himself with the interests of both。我哋必須考慮到呢，使徒保羅點樣呢？係關注到兩方面每一種信徒嘅益處㗎。And there is ample evidence in the Epistle of the ways in which he regarded the saving interests of both Jews and Gentiles as mutually conditioning and promoting of the other。而羅馬書裏邊有充分證據俾我哋睇到使徒保羅點樣呢？認為呢猶太人嘅得救對外邦人嘅影響，外邦人嘅得救對猶太人得救嘅影響係乜嘢 ？Refer especially Romans 11:11 to 15 and 25 to 28，特別係參考羅馬書11章11到15節、25節到28節㗎。But the mere question of relative numerical strength is not so important。但係究竟羅馬教會裏邊嘅猶太信徒同埋外邦信徒喺人數上嘅比例唔係咁重要㗎。That the interpretation of the epistle is radically affected by the judgment we may be constrained to adopt。以至於我哋認為邊樣人數多啲呢，係會嚴重影響到我哋點樣去詮釋羅馬書，唔會咁樣㗎。No scholar who has undertaken to discuss this question is worthy of more esteem as Theodore Zahn Z-A-H-N 呢位學者呢，係特別值得我哋尊敬㗎。佢從事考慮呢一個問題嘅研究。He is decisive in advocating the position that 佢係決定性去支持某一方面嘅觀點，就係話呢 In Rome, the Gentile Christians constituted a comparatively small minority。喺羅馬，外邦人嘅信徒基本上係一個少數嘅群體嚟㗎。The various arguments he advances are among the most cogent that could be pleaded in support of this thesis。佢所提出嘅論點係最有說服力㗎。But to the present writer, they are not conclusive。嗱，對我嚟講呢，係唔夠說服性。For example, Zahn says， 譬如話阿 Zahn 佢咁樣講㗎。It is perfectly clear that in 7:1 to 6, Paul addresses the readers as if they, like himself, had lived under the law prior to their conversion and new birth。阿 Zahn 就話呢，喺羅馬書第7章1到6節呢，好明顯就係話呢，使徒保羅向讀者們所論説嘅，就好似保羅同埋讀者們都同樣地喺信主之前係活在律法之下，喺重生之前係活在律法之下嘅。No rational man could possibly say this of native Gentiles。冇一個合理人可以咁樣去論説到生出嚟外邦人嘅信徒嘅。Consequently，結果就係話呢 For this reason, if for no other, the question of the nationality of the Roman Christians may be regarded as settled。就為咗呢個原因本身就足夠俾我哋去決定呢羅馬基督徒佢哋嘅種族邊種人比較多。For it is equally clear that Paul is not here addressing a part of his readers，因為好明顯嘅，使徒保羅呢度唔係向某一種嘅讀者講説話，即係話咧唔係向外邦人，係向猶太人。The assumption on which this argument is based， 咁呢一個嘅論點背後嘅假設係咩呢？就係話呢 that under the law 就係在律法之下 refers to the Mosaic or Old Testament economy， 係指在摩西或者舊約嘅制度之下。It is true that sometimes the expression has that signification。冇錯，有時在律法之下係指呢樣嘢㗎。參考加拉太書3章23節、4章4節。But it is a fallacy that has done prejudice to the interpretation of the Roman Epistle at the hands of some of its ablest expositors to suppose that under the law has this restricted scope。但係有啲嘅最能幹嘅羅馬書嘅注釋家呢，佢哋以為在律法之下就呢個好有限嘅、好狹窄嘅範圍呢，事實上係影響到佢哋點樣解釋羅馬書。呢個係一個錯誤嘅假設嚟㗎。As it's shown repeatedly in this present commentary， 我喺呢一本嘅注釋裏邊多次嘅指出 ，there is great flexibility in Paul's use of the term law。使徒保羅點樣用律法呢個名詞呢？係好有彈性㗎。An expression under law， 而在律法之下呢個表述呢 ，cannot on certain occasions mean under the Mosaic economy， 喺某啲情況之下係唔可能係指活在摩西嘅制度之下 ，nor can its signification be limited to those who, as a matter of fact, were under the Mosaic institution。而佢所指嘅亦都唔能夠限制為嗰啲係喺摩西嘅制度之下嘅人㗎。This is particularly apparent in Romans 6:14。喺羅馬書第6章14節呢係最明顯不過啦。我哋讀羅馬書第6章第14節，因為你們不在律法之下，乃在恩典之下。The under law of Romans 6:14， 羅馬書14節嘅在律法之下 applies to all unbelievers， 係指所有嘅非信徒㗎 Jews and Gentiles， 不論呢個非信徒係猶太人或者係外邦人。And when Paul says that ye were put to death to the law through the body of Christ Romans 7:4， 而當使徒保羅喺羅馬書第7章第4節佢咁樣講，佢話：你們藉著基督的身體在律法上也是死了。佢咁樣講嘅時候呢 ，He's speaking to all who have become the partakers of the virtue of Christ's death。使徒保羅所講到嘅係所有喺基督嘅死嘅大能之下有份嘅人。Hence， 所以呢 Romans 7:1-6， 羅馬書第7章1到第6節呢 cannot be pleaded in support of the thesis in question without importing an assumption which reflects erroneous exegesis of a basic datum in Paul's teaching。羅馬書第7章第1到第6節用嚟支持羅馬教會大部分嘅外邦人呢，咁樣做法呢，就係引進咗一個呢係基於錯誤嘅解釋嘅假設㗎。Besides， 第2點，不單係如此。Then Paul says in Romans 7:1， I speak to them who know the law。當使徒保羅喺第7章第1節佢話：我現在對明白律法的人說，佢咁樣講嘅時候呢 ，we may not assume that this could be applied only to Jewish converts。我哋唔可以假設呢個淨係指對猶太人嘅基督徒所講㗎。It is true, as Azan says that， 正如阿贊話呢，冇錯 ，Paul does not make a distinction between those of his readers who know the law and those who do not。佢話使徒保羅喺佢嘅讀者中冇區分出嗰啲曉得律法、嗰啲不曉得律法兩種唔同信徒㗎。But that these were Jewish readers and that the Roman Church was therefore preponderantly Jewish is not to be inferred from this fact。但我哋唔可以從呢一個嘅事實去推論出話呢，第7章所指嘅讀者就係猶太人，或者羅馬教會裏邊大多數係猶太信徒。Gentile Christians could likewise be credited with the knowledge of the law。我哋都可以認為呢， 外邦人嘅信徒亦都係認識律法㗎。And more particularly of the specific ordinance to which the apostle here refers， 佢特別曉得使徒保羅喺第7章所講嘅律法嘅律例典章㗎。Gentiles when they became Christians， 當外邦人成為基督徒嘅時候 ，soon became acquainted with the Old Testament scriptures， 就好快就熟悉舊約聖經㗎啦。And we may not forget that， 我哋唔可以忘記 that a large proportion even of the Gentile Christians would have approached Christianity through the portals of a previous connection with Judaism。 外邦人嘅基督徒好大成數都係首先係與猶太教有接觸、有認識之後，先係進入到基督教嘅教會㗎。There need be little doubt， 所以我哋有 There need to be little doubt that， 所以我哋不必懷疑呢 that the Galatian churches were preponderantly Gentile。不必懷疑呢，加拉太嘅教會、眾教會呢，大多數係外邦人嚟㗎。Yet the apostle makes frequent appeal to the Old Testament in his letter to Galatians。而使徒保羅喺加拉太書咗多次嘅係指向舊約聖經㗎。And he surely presupposes familiarity with Old Testament history on their part。而使徒保羅肯定嘅假設呢，加拉太書嘅作者係非常熟悉舊約㗎。第三方面。It is true, as Zahn points out， 冇錯，正如 Zahn 指出 ，that the term nations is sometimes used in an inclusive sense to include both Jews and Gentiles。萬國呢個詞呢，好多時候係用得好廣嘅，係包含咗猶太人同埋外邦人嘅。This is surely true in several passages in the Gospels。喺福音書幾段經文呢，一定係咁樣㗎。參考。馬太福音25章32節，馬太福音28章19節，使萬民作我的門徒。馬可福音11章17節，路加福音24章47節。It is not unreasonable to suppose that this inclusive sense appears in Romans 1:5, 13, 15, 18, and 16, 26。我哋有充分理由認為。萬國萬民係指猶太人同埋外邦人。我哋可以有咁樣嘅證據，就係羅馬書第1章5節同埋第1章13節，羅馬書15章18節，羅馬書16章26節。But since this term is used so frequently in this epistle of the Gentiles as distinguished from the Jews， 但係呢一個名詞萬國萬民，亦都多次喺羅馬書呢係指外邦人，即係唔係指猶太人，係指外邦人嘅證據有羅馬書2章14節、羅馬書2章24節、羅馬書3章29節、9章24同埋30節、羅馬書11章13節、羅馬書11章11節、13節同埋25節、羅馬書15章第9、10、11、12節，仲有羅馬書15章嘅第16節同埋27節。As also in Paul's other epistles， 正如喺其他保羅嘅書信呢，萬國萬民有時直接淨係指外邦人㗎。There is a great deal to be said in favor of the view that nations throughout the epistle is to be understood as referring to the Gentiles。咁呢就有充分嘅理由去支持我哋話呢，喺羅馬書講到萬國萬民嘅時候係指外邦人㗎。It is not to be taken for granted that the quotation from Genesis 17:5 in Romans 4:17-18, namely a father of many nations, is to be understood as including the Jewish nation as well as the Gentile nations。同時我哋唔可以忘記喺羅馬書第4章17、18節嗰度引用創世記15，同時我哋唔可以忘記喺羅馬書第4章17、18節嗰度引用創世記17章第5節嘅時候，即係話呢，亞伯拉罕要作萬國或者萬民之父，喺嗰度係指猶太人同埋外邦人兩者都有份㗎。The promise to Abraham as appealed to by Paul， 使徒保羅所訴諸嘅上帝對亞伯拉罕嘅應許 ，may well be understood in the sense that 可以咁樣去理解。That the fatherhood of Abraham was to extend far beyond those of whom he was the father according to the flesh。亞伯拉罕作為信心之父呢，就會亞伯拉罕作為祖宗、作為祖先、作為父親，係遠遠超過按照肉身嚟講，佢係猶太人之父。So even this passage cannot be enlisted as a clear instance of the inclusive sense of the term nations。就算呢段經文呢，我哋都唔可以用嚟作清楚證據，認為萬國萬民係指猶太人同埋外邦人兩樣都指㗎。參考加拉太書第3章8節同埋第9節 in Romans 16:4。嚟到羅馬書第16章第4節嘅時候呢 ，it is more natural to render the relevant expression as all the churches of the Gentiles rather than all of the churches of the nations. Nations being understood inclusively。到羅馬書16章第4節嘅時候呢，當我哋讀到外邦人中間所有嘅教會嘅時候呢，咁樣翻譯係遠遠好過萬國萬民中間所有嘅教會㗎，即係話呢包含外邦人。外邦人呢個詞呢就指外邦人，或者萬民就指外邦人。喺呢段嘅經文 ，the situation in respect of usage is that in the epistles of Paul, the term in question is used frequently and preponderantly in the sense of Gentiles as distinct from Jews。喺用字方面呢，喺使徒保羅嘅書信裏邊，萬國萬民呢個詞，大部分時候係指外邦人有別於猶太人 ，and that although in a few instances the inclusive sense is possible and reasonable， 雖然喺某啲經文裏邊呢，有時係指猶太外邦人在一起，呢種嘅解釋呢，喺某啲經文係可能嘅，係合理㗎，但係呢。Yet there is no instance in which it clearly means all nations, inclusive of Jews as well as Gentiles。喺冇一段嘅保羅書信經文裏邊呢，係好清楚嘅，必定係指猶太外邦人在一起㗎。It is quite clear that in Romans 11:13， 好明顯㗎，喺羅馬書11章13節 ，he is addressing Gentiles。保羅係向外邦人説話 ，and he does so for the reason that he is the apostle to the Gentiles。點解呢？就因為佢係向外邦人作使徒嘅保羅。It should also be clear that 同樣地明顯嘅是 in Romans 15:9-13 喺羅馬書第15章第9節到第13節 ，he is concerned with the promises of God as they concern the Gentile nations。保羅嗰處所關注嘅係上帝對外邦人、外邦嘅萬民所作嘅應許咁。At verse 15喺羅馬書15章15節 ，he refers to the grace that had been given him by God。佢嗰處指出上帝俾佢嘅恩典 ，and he reminds his readers that 佢亦都提醒佢嘅讀者們 ，this grace had been given to him to the end that he might be a minister of Christ Jesus unto the Gentiles, ministering the gospel made acceptable。Verse 16。保羅提醒佢嘅讀者，上帝點解俾佢呢個恩典呢？聖經咁樣講㗎，特因上帝所給我的恩典，羅馬書15章15節、16節，使我為外邦人作基督耶穌的僕役，作上帝福音的祭司，叫所獻上的外邦人因着聖靈成為聖潔，可蒙悅納。This repeated appeal to the grace of God as it bore upon the Gentiles。保羅多次嘅指出上帝恩典，而且係為着外邦人嘅緣故 ，and to his own apostleship 係為着佢使徒身份嘅緣故。and to his own apostleship and ministry as it and to his own apostleship and ministry as preeminently directed to the Gentile。另外就係佢指出佢嘅使徒身份同埋工作咧，係主要係指外邦人，向外邦人。Makes it difficult to interpret the purpose expressed in Romans 1:13 as other than that he might have some fruit at Rome even as among the rest of the Gentiles, a rendering which implies the overall Gentile character of those whom he is addressing。我哋就好難認為呢，保羅喺羅馬書第1章15節嗰處，佢希望喺羅馬嘅教會 得到一啲嘅果子。嗰段呢，保羅係咁樣講㗎，佢話：我屢次定意往你們那裏去，要在你們中間得些果子，如同在其餘的外邦人中一樣。嗰樹呢，就係指羅馬教會裏邊大部分外邦人。The immediately preceding context makes it likewise difficult to regard the obedience referred to in Romans 15:18 as other than the obedience of the Gentiles。正如喺羅馬書15章18節一樣，上下文呢馬上就俾我哋睇到呢，外邦人嘅順服或者信服就係指外邦人。Even in Romans 16:26， 就算嚟到羅馬書16章26節 ，though the thought is undoubtedly the ethnic universality of the revelation of the gospel mystery， 好明顯16章26節嗰段呢係指福音嘅奧秘嘅顯明呢，係對各種唔同嘅民族同埋國族嘅。16章第26節，這奧秘如今顯明出來，而且按着永生上帝的命，藉先知的書指示萬國的民，使他們信服真道。就算呢樹呢 ，yet the accent falls upon the fact。就算係咁呢，喺呢樹所強調嘅事實係 that it is made known to the Gentile nations to the end of eliciting the obedience of faith in them。呢樹福音嘅奧秘向萬國萬民顯明嘅目的，就係要引發出喺外邦嘅萬民中佢哋嘅信心同埋信服㗎。所以呢段呢，俾我哋睇到呢好多嘅證據呢，就係羅馬書係有唔少嘅外邦人嘅信徒。好啦，羅馬教會裏面有好多唔同嘅外邦信徒，對唔住。好啦，我哋翻轉去，我哋查咗嗰半分鐘啦。所以呢度有好多嘅經文俾我睇到呢，羅馬教會裏邊係有好多外邦信徒㗎。咁我哋到呢度為止呢，我哋見到無理就話呢，羅馬教會有好多猶太人嘅信徒，亦都有好多外邦人嘅信徒，兩種群體人數都唔少㗎。我哋下一講就繼續講最後一段嘅結論，之後我哋進入到導論嘅第4部分 Summary of Content， 羅馬書嘅內容一個嘅總結，先有一個大綱，然後有一段嘅論説。過咗呢一個嘅 summary 總結之後呢，我哋就進入到羅馬書第1章第1節。我哋下一節繼續。